And then next, well, normally Binwin would go next. Unfortunately, there is another figure here that none of you have noticed.
Oh shit! So these are these failed rolls. These are the wages of rolls.
This is what happens when you don't roll
good perception
check. No fault of yours. These guys are really good at hiding themselves. Let me get a little dude here.
Uh-oh.
So
how do we know you're not cheating back behind that screen?
We don't.
You don't. You have to trust me.
Okay.
I can see.
It's just a little goblin. I mean,
We're fine.
It is a little goblin with a big-ass crossbow.
Okay, that's worse.
Uh-oh.
That's worse.
And he lines up a shot. It looks like he's been lining up this shot for several seconds now. And
good thing I'm safe in the pit.
He is going to try to plug the cleric in the chest.
Oh!
And he rolls a 12 plus 9.
What?
Is 21 versus your AC.
That's sufficient. My AC is 16.
Okay.
What's AC?
Armor class.
Oh, okay.
I'll show you. That's basically what you're winning.
So no more Thaco, huh?
We haven't had Thaco in 2 editions now.
Yeah, catch up.
Sorry.
Yeah, Thaco.
Yeah, you don't have to look up any charts or anything. It's very simple. You just compare your result to defense.
So you just got shot in the chest?
Apparently.
He did, and he got shot in the chest for 9 points of damage.
What? Oh!
Jeez.
Jim is disappointed.
Physician, heal thyself.
In you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna handle that.
All right, and then he cackles maniacally.
Was that his minor action?
That's a free action. Cackling is a free action.
As we can cackle as many times as you want per round.
Yeah, even on other people's turns. And now it's Binwin's turn.
So did he...
Guess what, Binwin? At the start of your turn, if you're being attacked by a swarm, it gets to make an attack against you.
So it's still kill the swarm?
Wow.
You badly damaged it, but it's still around. Wow. There are lots of dead rats down there now, and there are a lot more living ones. However, the rats only roll a 13 versus your armor class.
Well, that's 17.
So they're not able to chew
They're just crawling
past your armor.
Yeah.
So you may go.
Now, is this is considered one enemy? So a cleave would not help me here. Because I can't cut through one rat to hit another.
Correct.
Well, so I guess I'm just going to swing at these guys as I can.
Why don't you just climb up the rope?
Can I do that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Because there's
Jim wants you to put your head on a swivel.
Yeah.
Get out of the
Listen,
hole.
I'll tell you why I'm not going to climb out that rope. Because I just heard... and I'm pretty sure I can take the rats.
Jim requests your services at the top of the pit, sir.
No, all right, so I am going to go up the rope.
Okay.
Well, hold on a second. No, I can't go up the rope.
Why can't you?
Because the guy that was holding it just got shot in the chest with an arrow.
I'm still holding it.
You are still holding it.
All right. Wow, damn. You took a chest.
He is an adventurer. He is of stronger stuff.
I'm a CEO.
All right. If the rope is available, I'm going right up it.
Okay. I need you to make a strength check.
But to see if he's able to hold
Yes.
our dwarf.
All it
friend.
is a flat d20 roll plus half your level, which is
Can I help?
plus your strength modifier,
Can't Jim grab the rope?
which
too?
is your strength even?
Oh, yeah, fair.
Yeah.
So
He's ignoring you.
Half my level.
Can I not grab the rope?
No, because
No.
you chose to act differently. You did not say in your turn, "I'm going to grab the rope."
It's all right. I should be able to do it.
All right.
And if not,
All right.
we'll get into
It's
we'll
not a hard
dwarf.
strength
Good.
check. Just
All right,
success.
that's 16.
Okay.
so it's like, chunk. Oh.
All right. So you're able to basically pull yourself up outside the pit. You can't end your movement in his square.
Right.
You could try to pull yourself up onto this square or somewhere back here.
Let's go here.
Okay.
And this is the pillar, right?
That's a
Yeah.
pillar.
Okay.
They'll give you some
Yeah,
cover.
so you
for
got some
that.
cover.
Am I aware that the goblin's there? Or the...
You have reason to believe that...
I was shot with a crossbow, and
Cleric. Make a perception check to see if you can actually pinpoint his location. It's not a hard one because he sort of revealed himself.
Awesome. My perception is 2, so that's a 13.
Okay, yeah, you do see him. He's not cackling anymore when he sees you. He stops.
Good.
He looks worried.
Do you still have more turn left, or was that his turn?
He basically did everything he was going to do. Oh, Binwin's turn. Binwin, basically you've just used a move action.
Okay.
So you have a couple choices. You have nothing close to you to attack. You could use your attack action to take another move if you want.
I see.
get up on him.
Yeah.
What's your speed?
Where would I find that?
It's under racial traits.
Speed is 5 squares.
Okay.
That makes you
So
happy.
1, 2, 3. I can easily get in front of them. Mm-hmm. All right.
All right.
This guy's going down.
Really scared.
So you're bearing down on him.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm rat pissed.
We're back at the top?
We are back at the top with Omin.
Okay. Now, Lance of Faith is a brilliant ray of light that sears my foe with golden radiance. Sparkles of light linger around the target, guiding my ally's attack. So this is a ranged attack. Can I do this attack through my ally?
Yes.
That's okay?
Yes.
Okay.
If it's a ranged attack, absolutely.
Then that's
I'm pretty short.
Then yeah, I guess that's true. So is he. You guys are roughly equivalent in stature. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. That is attack +3 versus reflex.
Okay.
Oh my god!
This is incredible.
I wish we were filming this because people aren't going to believe that these are natural 20s.
Okay, but they are natural. So that means I deal a critical hit.
Yes,
which is
maximum damage.
Right, so 1d8 plus 3, we're talking about 11 points.
Ow.
And, so not only has he dealt 11 points...
Oh, I just got that girl's shirt.
Yeah, isn't it great?
She had the shirt with the dice that said, yes, they're natural.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, okay, and the Lance of Faith is great because it confers a +2 on whoever I choose to attack. And I think he'll be fine to do the attack, so I'm going to confer that to Mike.
Okay.
What did you give me?
I give you a +2 against this target. So my attack gives an ally +2.
He buffed you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So on your next attack, if you attack that dude, you get a +2 on top of any other bonuses you get.
But did you deal damage to him?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Max damage. So you're perhaps a little surprised. This tough goblin, he's not bloodied by that attack. He must have more hit points.
That comes as a surprise to me, yes, you're right.
But we don't know how many?
You don't know how many hit points. I will tell you, I'm sort of obliged to tell you when a creature is bloodied, so that you have a clue that he is at
But
half
11
or
is,
fewer.
but he has more than 22 hit points total.
Yes.
Okay.
So you should,
So it's my turn?
And it's Jim's turn.
All right, Jim.
Jim, I guess I don't understand.
You can do it.
Shouldn't I constantly be doing a perception check?
No.
Just to make sure we're not being surrounded or something like that?
You could, absolutely. You could make another perception check on top of all your other actions to...
I don't understand why wouldn't I always be doing that at the beginning of every turn?
Mostly because, well, you could. You absolutely could. If you were that type of character who was very concerned about people sneaking up on you or whatever, you could make a perception check.
Yeah, I mean, Jim Darkmagic may be paranoid.
Fourth edition introduces a concept which is called the passive perception check.
Oh, okay.
And that is that if you decide not to roll a perception check and something is going to sneak up on you and stab you in the back, your passive perception may give you a chance to see that creature even if you don't roll consciously.
Okay. But as a human, I am decisive and rash, so I'm not going to roll a perception check.
Okay.
So now,
role-playing.
yeah, see, there you go.
There you go.
So
Now
you
you're in
have all kinds of stuff you can do.
Yeah, listen,
No, I'm
I
excited.
know my character.
All right. L2P.
So I have Magic Missile. I don't understand this special. This power can be used to make ranged basic attacks.
Yes. Let me explain that. It's not really important here. I mean, it's a great effect to use on this goblin, and I hardly encourage it. But there is a special situation in the game called the opportunity attack. When you try to move past an enemy or move away from an enemy, that enemy may get what's called an opportunity attack, basically a free attack against you, not on their turn, on yours. A wizard can use Magic Missile to make opportunity attacks. So if a monster tries to skirt around you to get behind you,
I can give him a little shot.
you
with
can
the
give them a
Magic
free
Missile.
shot with the Magic Missile.
Right. So basically, they're saying that it is a ranged.
Yes.
It is a ranged magical attack.
Normally, you can
But
only
it doesn't do a lot of damage.
right. But normally, you can only do that kind of thing.
2d4.
2d4 is pretty good.
It's not too bad. Normally you can only do that kind of thing if you're holding a melee weapon like a sword or a dagger or something.
So wizards get it.
So wizards,
My other option is a Ray of Frost, which could slow
yes.
him.
And what does slow mean in this context?
Slow means that his movement drops to 2.
Oh, so he couldn't run away, really.
He would have a tough time getting away from you.
Okay, but you're already in his face.
I'm right
We're
there.
not
And if he ran away, it would probably provoke an attack of opportunity.
An opportunity attack
just like we
for
were
me.
talking
It
about.
could, depending
Okay,
on how he does it.
I'm gonna cast Magic Missile.
All right.
So this hits one target. So the first thing I do is I roll for my attack, which is
Yes.
+4 versus his reflex.
Yes. You get a +2 from the cleric, you remember.
Right.
Well, that counts.
Yeah.
In addition?
Now
In
it kicks
addition.
in.
So 15 plus 4 is 19, plus your +2 is 21.
Right.
21 hits him. You may roll damage. Here are your d4s.
So essentially, that first roll was to see if I missed or not.
Yes.
But I am hitting him, and now we're seeing
How much damage?
Now
how
you
much
get to roll
I'm hitting
damage.
him for. Okay, I think I get it. So, what kind of dice is this?
Bottom number.
D4.
What's the top?
This is so weird.
3 and 1.
I mean, he makes comics for a living. I've never met someone as nerdified as you are already. That's never like you didn't
I
know.
wasn't this type of nerd. I was a
Yeah,
video game nerd.
that's so cool though. Like this is a brand new
It's like
experience for
discovering
you.
the D4 for the first time.
In any case, you read a D4 on the bottom.
D4s are weird.
Okay.
3 and
So
1.
A 3 and a 1?
Yeah.
Plus any other bonus.
So that's 4. Plus 4 for my force damage is 8.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you do 8 points of damage.
Now
Yep.
I assume he's bloodied.
Now he is bloody.
Yeah, if you kill this guy before I can swipe at him, I'm gonna be
No,
mad.
he won't have an opportunity. So
Okay.
now
So now
it's his turn.
Yes. Oh, by the way, you notice those rats are not coming up out of the pit.
Wait a second. I launch a silvery bolt of force at the enemy.
That you do. And he shrieks
Bravo.
in pain when you hit him.
Oh, and you lit up the hall a bit.
A little bit.
That magic
The
missile.
reason I'm sort of drawing this is because the goblin is going to beat feet.
No,
Facing
sir.
off against a dwarf is not
The
his
answer is
idea
no.
of fun. And you can see backaways that it sort of opens up into a larger area. All right. This goblin is... Well, let me think. How brave is he going to be? You did fall on your face in the pit.
It's true.
You are still shaking the rats out of your armor. He will back up to there as his move action. Reload his crossbow. Point it at your face. And fire. He rolls an 11 plus 9 is 20
Are you
against your
kidding?
AC.
What is up with this goddamn goblin?
I don't know. My armor class is
This
17, so that's a
goblin
hit.
is a crossbow specialist. He
He
is...
could be fucking cheating back there, though. We don't know.
No,
I
I
just
don't
rolled
think
the
he
die
would.
right there.
He rolled it
you
right
roll it
in front of
outside
you.
the
Yeah.
screen.
These are incredible. This is
Do
the...
some DMs roll it behind the screen?
Yes. In fact, it's we encourage DMs to do
customary.
that. You have to have a certain level of trust in your DM. If you don't, then...
Because he's like 20, 20, 20, 20. Like,
Yeah. Your DM is not your enemy in this game. He is...
Yeah.
There are very few people that aren't professional DMs like this guy that don't understand that. But yeah, the DM is not supposed to be.
He does 6 points of damage to you with that crossbow. How are you looking damage-wise?
I'm at 20,
Yeah,
so
he
I'm
does
not.
it. He's
I'm not
impartial.
bloodied yet.
Yeah, supposedly.
Yes.
But also...
While I am playing the monsters and the bad guys, and I'm sort of... My goal is to really sort of drive the story and make sure that the whole group is having fun and a good time and you're doing cool stuff.
Exactly, because that's the other way that those dice rolls can go behind the screen. Is that when I used to DM, I would fake it both ways whenever I needed it.
I'm not supposed to eat my donut into the microphone.
Right.
Do it.
But that's how I would do it. I would fake it in the player's favor just as often.
Yep.
Can we get back to this crossbow
Absolutely.
quarrel
I'm sure you're
bolt
very
in my
unhappy
face?
with him, and you'd like to act. So by all means, show him how it's done uptown.
Oh, it's gonna happen. So, what am I fighting with? I guess I should know that. I have a maul. I have 5 daggers. So, remind me what a maul is, because it's clearly...
A maul is basically a big ass hammer,
Okay. Oh, yes.
big two-handed.
It's the classic.
Now, I'm gonna have to make a
tenderizer.
movement to get back up to him, right?
Yes.
And then swing.
Yes.
All right. He's gonna get Binwin. Son of a bitch!
That's a natural 1. Let me tell you about the natural 1. It doesn't matter what you add to that roll; it's always going to miss.
What is happening?
Critical failure.
I just did an epic fail. No.
Jim is
Jim,
impressed.
listen, Jim, I don't want to hear any shit from the Jim contingency.
Okay, well that was awesome.
All
God
right.
dang.
Then we come back to the top. Omin.
Go darn it. Jump over the edge.
Yep. Throw the crossbow bolt that was in your shoulder into the pit.
All right. I'm going to deliver a healing strike
Nice.
to this creature.
Okay.
+3 versus AC. They get hosed, and I can give you healing.
Good job.
Wow,
And see-
awesome.
so I can heal and attack with the same
Yeah, one of the
ability.
great kind of revelations with the cleric is that they don't just... In previous iterations, the cleric was kind of a healing machine. He'd walk around healing everybody else, and they'd all have fun attacking stuff, and he would just be healing and healing and healing. Now the cleric can do all of his cool healing and still do attacks and damage on top of it all. So, yay.
Okay. Hey, no, it says that as a cleric I can channel divinity, and those are marked red like the other encounter powers. Now, do I use those if I use my encounter power, I use one encounter power per encounter, independent of whether or not it's divinity or whatever, right?
Yeah.
If it's red, it's one time.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Hopefully this will work out. Probably not.
Oh,
That's 7.
7 is not going to hit any of his defenses, I'm afraid. And
so there's no healings.
there's no healing. Unless it says otherwise.
No. In addition, you or one ally within 5 squares of you can
Yeah, you
make
have
healing
to hit
surge.
them.
That was incredibly bad.
Yes. Jim.
I know, it's all
it's up to you, Jim.
it's all in the Darkmagic clan.
Look at the feature. Natural 20s.
Jim
Jim
has to
thinks
clean,
you guys are lucky he's here.
Jim has to clean up again.
Story of Jim's life. I'm just hold on. I need a second to read my
Absolutely.
stuff
Your
here.
abilities. So, I mean, we may be coming up on the end of this encounter, which is why I dished out that healing.
I see what you're saying. So that the reds are something, once he's down, assuming there's not something in the wing we didn't see, until we roll initiative again, it's still one
Would
encounter.
that be considered a new encounter though? If a new enemy approaches us?
Not unless we have to re-roll initiative.
If you're still if a new enemy enters this combat in progress, then it becomes part of it.
See, because we're still a part of the rat encounter. He was a new enemy in that first encounter.
Oh.
Yeah. So we need to put this guy down quick.
Yeah.
Well, in that case,
It's time.
yeah, I'm gonna do burning hands.
Okay, that is a close power.
You
I
have to touch
think,
him.
Right?
Oh, I have to. Yeah. I'm
So
sorry.
what that actually-
Close blast.
Let me tell you about the close
Close blast 5. Yeah. What does that mean?
A blast radiates out from you to fill a number of squares, and it starts with you. So, just taking you off the map for a second here. A close blast 5 is a 5x5
AoE.
area, and it has to be touching either your corner or your face. So you could do it like here or over here.
But it's 25 squares.
But it's 25
So
squares.
that's why that's an encounter power.
The problem with using it here is if your allies are in that area, they're going to get singed by it as well.
Oh, okay. I don't want to cast burning hands.
So unless he was right in his face and
Yes.
targeted it off the corner,
Right.
here.
Yes.
So if he 1, 2, 3,
And frankly,
4,
that's a
5.
good power to keep if you have multiple opponents to burn.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's-
I understand.
And
how
they'll be
that works.
goblins.
I guess.
And remind me, because I think in traditional D&D, the mages, the spellcasters would never enter combat. But these days, it's more of a check out Gandalf with his sword. They actually get up into it too and do melee every once in a while.
They could. I mean, it is still sort of the purview of the wizard to be cautious because the wizard is wearing, soft armor and he's going to get hurt because he doesn't have a lot of hit points. Wizards are intended to be guys who kind of stand in the second rank behind the fighters and sling stuff, throw stuff.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm going to stay right where I am and cast magic missile.
All right. Pop him another one.
So 9 plus 4.
Is 13 against his reflex. Is that correct?
Yeah.
He's got a reflex defense higher than 13, so that misses.
Oh, this guy is
Jim thinks
confounding
you guys
us.
are rubbing off on him.
That was just an attack action for you. You could move if you wanted to. Unless you're happy where you are.
What's a sun rod?
A sun rod is an alchemical device. It's like a flare almost. You sort of snap it and it gives off this light.
So you can use it like a torch?
Yes. It's brighter than a torch, actually.
So we'll crack one of those out after this encounter.
Yeah. You could take one of those out as a minor action and strike it on the pillar and it would light. And
What's a feat?
a feat is something that you get feats as you gain levels. You start off with some feats too. They're sort of like power-ups for your character. They're always on. Once you have them, you just get the ability and you have it forever. It's a special talent that you have.
Okay. And what's a cantrip?
A cantrip is like a minor magical effect.
So these are tricks that you can play
I
Yes.
see.
on enemies, and they're green, so they're at will as well. You can use those anytime.
Yeah.
So you can trick them into thinking there's a sound.
Right.
But I would have had to do that instead of...
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he can create light. He can cast light.
Absolutely. Yeah, you can cast a light on the end of your staff or on your
Okay, well,
So that could be our torch.
Jim's not going to move. Jim likes
Okay, he likes
being
having the
next
pit
to
between
steps.
him and yeah, that's a good call. Okay, in that case,
F this munchkin.
I know.
from back in this room, this little guy gets some support.
Son of a bee.
Coming out of the darkness
The darkness.
Jim is glad he stayed where he is.
Clutching a spear is another screaming kobold.
Running?
And he comes charging at the cleric.
Omin.
I'm ready.
Pointy end forward. He rolled a 14. To that he adds
Oh, no.
6. So 20 versus
That's
AC.
plenty, yeah.
He does 3 points of damage with his little crude woodshot spear.
Jim says he will notify your wives.
This little dude, he's going to back up.
Or mistresses.
Yeah.
He is not happy with the cleric right now because he's
So he's
too
able
close.
he's able to move that 5-foot step without incurring an attack of opportunity.
You can always shift one square without provoking any opportunity attacks. If he moved any farther than that, he would take opportunity
I see.
attacks. But you have screwed him because he's too close to use his crossbow without getting thumped.
Good.
So he is going to have to drop it, switch to his inferior short sword,
And stab?
and stab you in the knees. And he rolls a 6 and adds 6 to that and gets a total of 12 against AC.
That's not going to do it.
All right, you block him.
Thank the Lord.
Okay.
Specifically Avandra.
Yes, she's the queen. All right, and then it is Binwin's turn.
All right. Well,
You need to work it.
yeah, I want to cleave. So
Yes,
if
now
I
you can.
if I come up, I can cleave. I can hit him and cleave through to him.
Absolutely.
Correct?
This is a fighter power.
Right.
Which
If he hits the first guy, he automatically deals some damage to the second guy.
9 plus 6.
that's true.
So we'll be okay here.
We'll be all right. I don't want this damn goblin to get away.
Well, no, he won't get away. So we're talking about 15. Where does that put us?
15 is exactly what you need to hit this little goblin.
Versus armor class, yes.
So you hit him. Do your worst.
So this is 2d6
Yeah.
Yep.
plus 3.
That's jack
God.
dice. I would re-roll that.
I don't. How jacked was that?
Pretty jacked.
So 6, 9, 9 to the first, and
Somehow he is still alive.
3 to the.
And the other guy takes 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Is he bloodied?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's
the first
more-
guy. First guy is very, very bloody.
Okay.
In fact, he's...
Teetering.
You're pretty sure that swing may have even broken one of his bones. Yeah. And then, after Binwin lands his mighty blow, we're back to Omin.
Man.
What about Jim?
Well,
After Omin.
he goes last.
Yeah.
So now it's back up to me.
The order
then
is
you.
Omin, Jim,
Oh, right.
Monster
Yeah.
is Binwin.
You're hungry to get moving. Okay. My healing strike is gone. F.
Oh, that's a once of an encounter.
Yeah, and I missed it. I can use healing word, but it's like there's no time. Okay.
Healing Word is a minor action for you.
It is?
So you can do that in addition to a standard.
What? Oh man, that's great news. Okay. Well, I'm going to use healing word then
Okay.
as a minor action, which allows me to spend a healing surge and gain an additional 1d6 hit points on top of that.
Okay, you want to use that on yourself?
Yeah, exactly. And the healer's lore class feature allows me to add an additional 3.
Splendid.
Okay, so
All right, so you can get a pile of hit points back.
yeah. So my healing surge is 6
So you get 6 points plus
plus d6.
Yep.
3, 9
Plus another
plus
3.
3, which is 12.
12 points back.
Oh,
And now you can attack.
that was getting bad. That was getting bad. Well, essentially, I use my healing surge.
Yep.
And because I'm a cleric, I can roll. I give you an additional d6 on top of your surge when I heal you. So it isn't just your surge. I actually buff your surge as well.
Okay.
And because I know a lot about healing, I get an extra bonus on top of that. So
I
that would
don't have
apply,
a class feature.
that would apply to you too.
Oh, class features are up here. I see.
Yeah. Go ahead, like your cantrips or class features. So anyway, so now I'm gonna rock this goblin right here, the bloodied one,
Okay.
with the Lance of Faith.
Oh, he's so unhappy. Lance of Faith is a ranged attack.
Oh, it's only ranged, isn't it?
So if you want to use it, I would suggest that you back up.
Back up 1 square.
As a move, and then attack him. So you've had a full round, because now you've healed yourself,
Move.
backed up,
And done a minor action.
Now you're attacking him.
Here, so I stand back. Out
Okay.
comes the lance. There's 1, right?
I think so. What's on the other side of that?
20.
Yeah, that's an auto miss.
F. Okay.
Yeah, that's too bad. That would have been cool.
Things are not going well, guys.
Jim,
It's up to you, Jim.
That goblin is ready for
you
you.
got one goblin who's just had the crap kicked out of him, and he's looking all messed up, and then the other one is pretty fresh, other than a cut he got across his face from the dwarf.
Okay, there's a couple of things Jim would like to do.
Okay.
Am I using my wand when I cast these spells? Or will it tell me if I'm using my wand? Because apparently I have Wand of Accuracy. Once per encounter,
Yep.
as a free action, I gain +2 bonus on a single attack.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's when you're using your wand. You take your wand out, you point it, and you basically send one of your powers through the wand, and the wand improves the accuracy of the attack.
So I decide when I want to use
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
You
for
do.
encounter. It's like an extra encounter power.
So
It's good for those must-hit situations. You know?
But he's looking pretty bad. He's pretty roughed up.
Oh yes, yeah. You think one good hit will take him down?
now
One bad hit might take him down.
Yeah.
I will then use my Wand of Accuracy to cast Magic Missile
All right,
on this guy.
all right.
Yeah.
The magic missile shoots out of the wand, hopefully with deadly precision.
Ooh.
I rolled a 4.
That
Plus
wand.
4,
+4 versus his reflex.
and then plus an additional 2 from the accuracy.
I thought that was just damage. Once per encounter as a free action, you gain +2 bonus on a single attack roll. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's
8,
10.
so it's 9.
No,
rolled a
it's
4.
10.
+4 is 8.
Plus 2 is 10.
It's 10. Sadly, 10 does not
Versus
hit
reflex.
his reflex defense.
Son of the bitch. God, this
Jim-
is the worst company ever.
Jim whistles and backs out of the keep.
No.
All right.
Do I still have a free action that I can do?
You've only done an attack standard action so far, so you can move and do a minor action.
Do my cantrips minor actions?
What do they say? Do they say standard, minor?
Well, they're green, so they...
Well, green just tells you how often in a day you can use them, but the type of action they are.
Oh, I see.
Is-
Standard action,
Minor
range
action.
10.
So minor action ones you can do in addition to attacks.
Oh, so I can't do my ghost sound.
No.
Then I am spent.
All right.
God, here they come. It's the attack of the goblins.
It is their attack. This guy here is going to move to there and egg his friend on. Actually, what he is going to do is he's going to take one move to go to there to get out of the range of the dwarf, and then he is going to use his second attack action as a move to beat feet.
Oh, you blew.
And he runs off into the darkness.
Oh. Bastard.
What if that was Iron Tooth? Did anyone check his teeth? I should have rolled perception and looked at his teeth.
We're checking the teeth there.
All right. This guy, he looks over his shoulder, watches his friend run away, and then nervously attacks the dwarf. He rolled a 15. He adds 6 to that for a total of 21.
Dang.
These are tough
And
goblins.
he does 4 points of damage to you.
Yikes.
You mean you roll +6? Like these...
Well,
And
We should have played goblins. Like we should have...
Binwin, your turn.
yes, it's my turn. All right. Since this encounter is going to end soon, and I want to make it easier for you guys, since we're going back to the top, I'm going to spinning sweep this MFer. Do you know what that is?
No, tell us.
I spin beneath my enemy's guard with a long, powerful cut, and then I sweep my leg through his, and instant later to knock him head over heels. It makes him prone.
Excellent.
Yeah, so we should be able to clean him up.
All right, make your attack roll.
Yes!
Now we're moving.
16.
Plus 6, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
So,
that's going to hit him.
22.
So now you
22
can roll
versus armor
damage.
class, which is 2d6 plus 3, and he's prone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah!
He got hosed.
So what's the total on there? 15?
Yeah. No.
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 9.
It's 9, 10, 12.
12. What? Oh, okay.
Plus 3, right?
Yeah.
Right.
9 plus 3 is 12.
That is enough to bloody him. So he is bloodied and,
And prone.
prone.
I've set him up sweet for you boys.
It costs him a move action to stand up from prone, so that's good. He'll have a hard time getting away from you.
Okay, that's great.
And now, we're back to Omin.
All right. Well,
Now, if you attack him with a melee attack, you will get a +2 bonus to hit him because he's prone.
because he's laying down.
Yeah.
That sounds good to me.
Do you have a...
I do. I have a mace.
Excellent.
So here it comes.
Mace to the face.
It's a classic technique. Son of the...
You can't roll for shit.
I can't. What are we talking about here? 9, 10? That ain't gonna cut it.
That's with the +2?
Yeah, that's with the +2.
You're very sad. All right.
See?
Here's the bad news.
What? There's bad news?
This goblin, because he's a goblin and they're little bastards, has a special ability. That is, if you miss him with a melee attack,
You die.
he can shift. so he's going to move away from you.
Crawl?
He's going to scamper and crawl his way to give himself some room.
Is he still prone?
Yes.
Yeah, he's just skittering, I guess.
Yes, essentially he just sort of rolls out of the way of your blow.
All right, so Mikey said...
Finish this guy.
Yes, and so we come to Jim.
All right, Jim is going to cast Magic Missile.
Okay.
So I get +2 because he's prone?
Not on a ranged attack. In fact, on a ranged attack, he is harder to hit because he's prone.
So I get a minus?
Yes, -2.
Okay.
You need to roll good.
He's less of a target when he's lying flat on his stomach.
11 + 4 is 15.
That would normally hit him. Unfortunately, because he's prone, that misses.
This is the worst party.
I set him up for
you.
you.
Guys actually get together and do this for fun?
Yeah.
What you guys really need are 2 more members. And you'd be owning these guys. So he stands up over there.
Little bastard.
What's he going to do?
Kill the entire party.
Apparently, we're not going to leave this room.
I'm falling in pits. We're getting owned by 2 goblins.
He's going to back up into
And these are the stupid goblins they keep up here to guard the door.
He will stay where he is, and he will hurl a javelin at you.
Why?
Who's you?
I think...
We've both been swinging. I'm sure he's pissed in general.
Yeah, he is. He'll attack the cleric.
Haha.
He rolled a natural 1.
Awesome. Finally, a break.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's back to me?
And it is Binwin's turn.
All right. It is time to...
Binwin, Bronzebottom.
Yep. I'm just going to swing at him with my maul.
You going to move up?
Oh, I'm sorry, yes. Okay. And I'm obviously going to miss.
Yes.
With this natural 3.
We're a bunch of idiots.
You're a bunch of Johnny-come-lately.
God, this is ridiculous.
Section.
Hey, do you have
Dice are sometimes unkind.
When Kiko edits this together, have him put yakety sax to this encounter.
Here. So I'm ready to go. And I am with the Lance of Faith, so the hope with this +2 will help someone.
All right.
Do you have to move up?
No,
it's range.
I'll have to stay back, actually.
Basically fires this ray of golden light that hopefully hits him right in the face.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, your rolls.
6
Just not good.
+3.
9?
9 is a miss.
All right. Jim is tired of this shit.
He better be.
And Jim is taking it to 11.
To the next level?
To the next level.
Wait, acid arrow?
No.
No.
That's my daily power. We're going to take a nap after this? All right, guys, I'm spent.
I'm out. Let's go.
The bedroll out. All right, Jim is casting Magic Missile, this time for real.
All right. Hey.
There we go.
15 + 4 is 19.
Hit.
Bam.
I launch a silvery bolt of force at my enemy.
Make it happen.
2d4.
Yes.
3 and a 3, that's 6 + 4 is 10.
Bam. Thank God.
Happened.
All right. He is staggered by that, and it looks like a stiff wind might blow him over at this point. But he is still to his feet.
Jim
Unfortunately,
did his part.
Yeah. So is it Bronzebottom?
It is its turn.
it's his turn. Goblin.
It will take a desperate stab with its spear at the dwarf. However, he only rolls a 13 versus AC. That's not going to hit you.
No.
No. All right.
Now it's time to finish this.
Win.
Bring them all down. Bring them all down on top of the goblin. No, we may be okay here.
Jim's okay, right?
Yeah.
You'll be all right.
+6.
Where am I finding this?
So what attack are you doing?
Are you using a green power attack?
Yeah, are you using your Reaping Strike?
At will.
Oh, I see. I can't use a cleave because there's no other enemy.
You would,
so
yeah.
Reaping Strike would be the one.
Reaping Strike is a good choice.
Well,
because...
but I don't have a puncture weapon.
Well,
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
All right.
That's flavor text.
Very, very good. So yes, I will Reaping Strike.
Okay.
It's a wicked jab, and it adds 6.
The cool thing about the Reaping Strike power, by the way, for the fighter is for those who can't roll worth a damn, you're guaranteed to at least do some damage because even on a miss,
You deal 3 damage.
Oh, okay, cool. See, I've been avoiding it because I was waiting to pick up a javelin or something to reap with.
You wanted to be true, or a sickle.
Well, it said my scything attacks, and
Well, a scything attack is a slashing attack.
Okay. I just don't understand words that are big. So 16 versus armor class.
That's a hit.
All
This
right.
guy dead? Come on.
Hold on, yeah, I'm going to
shall
2d6
see.
plus 3 him. Oh, shit.
4?
4 plus 3 is... oh, yeah.
All right. You decapitate him.
With a maul, which is actually hard to do.
Yes.
All right, now I see why you guys play this.
All right.
We killed some goblins.
Yeah.
We killed one goblin.
You've killed one goblin.
Yay.
Another one has fled into the darkness.
So are we done?
You are out of the encounter. Now that you're actually out of the encounter, you guys who have taken damage can spend healing surges to get your hit points back up. Out of combat, now you can spend as many as you want to spend. You know how many you have per day.
I see.
Every time you spend one, you get back a quarter of your full hit points.
I need to take a bio real quick while they heal. I'm fine.
All right.
I'm healed as well, so you can do your thing.
Well, I'll need to...
So you're down how many hit points?
I'm at 16. So to get back up to 31, I'd have to spend at least 3 surges. Is what you're saying?
You get back 7 each time, so...
Right, so...
Yeah. Now you may be happy to spend 2 and be like 2 hit points down.
I'm fine with that, because that gives me 14,
okay.
right? So, all right.
It seems a waste of a healing surge, too.
Yeah, no.
Just get back to
You don't want to... I'm so bad at the simplest math. Like, what is 14 plus 16? I have never done this shit. Yeah, that's 30. That puts me 1 hit point down. I can handle it.
And normally when you run out of healing surges, that's your indication to say, okay, maybe now I should stop and rest for the day, go home, rejuve, come back later.